Hey, what's up guys, TechTine here, and I am back again with a brand new video. So before I begin this video, as always, I want to thank you all so much for watching this one. If you enjoy my content, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more tech videos. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at and comparing the CoolPad Legacy against the CoolPad Legacy Brisa. And the CoolPad Legacy Brisa just came out 2 weeks ago as the successor to the CoolPad Legacy. We're going to start by looking at the design. So the CoolPad Legacy is up first. And so the CoolPad Legacy follows a boxier design, which some people might like, some people might hate. To me, I think it's fine. And the back actually is what makes this phone nice to me. And so the back has this pattern, this kind of fake carbon fiber pattern, which makes it look premium and nice. And so on the bottom, you do have your microphone as well as USB Type-C. On the side, on the right hand side, you do have your power button as well as your volume up and down, which I wish that they're tactile. However, I wish there was a way to distinguish between the two, and that's just me nitpicking. And so also on the top, if you look at the right hand corner, you do have a little line for a little strip for the antenna and signal strength and things like that. On the top, you do have your 3.5mm headphone jack as well as a singular microphone. So on the back, you also do have a dual camera setup. So you have a 16 megapixel as well as a 5 megapixel camera, and the secondary camera is really meant for portrait mode and it acts as a depth sensor. You also have your LED flash as well as your fingerprint sensor, which I will be discussing the camera more in a little bit. On the front, you do have your 13 megapixel front facing camera as well as your 6.36 inch IPS Full HD Plus display, which follows a near bezel-less display, but you do have a top and bottom chin. And so moving on to the CoolPad Legacy Brisa. So the CoolPad Legacy Brisa actually gets rid of this boxier designs and follow a more traditional oval design. And the back does have a similar pattern. However, instead of this fake carbon fiber, the back actually has this, let me zoom in a little bit. So the back has actually parallel lines, which can be hard to pick up on a camera. However, on the bottom of the phone, you do have your USB-C as well as a bottom-facing mono speaker. And if you look at the right-hand side, you do have a microphone. So on the right hand of the phone, you do have your power button as well as your volume up and down. So same story, tactile and decent. On the top, you do have your 3.5mm headphone jack as well as two microphones up top. And also on the front, you do have your teardrop front-facing camera and as well as your earpiece. And the display here is a 6.53 inch display, which is slightly larger than the CoolPad Legacy. If we look at the sides too, they have these kind of fake chamfers, which are made out of plastic. The whole phone is made out of plastic. However, they do provide a better grip. Also, on the back, you do have your dual camera setup. This time, CoolPad decided to go with a much better use of the secondary camera. So the dual camera setup is as follows. So you have your main camera at 16 megapixel and a 5 megapixel camera, which uses a telephoto lens. And the front camera, by the way, is a 16 megapixel lens. You have your LED flash as well as your oval fingerprint sensor. And so putting these phones side by side, let's talk real quick about the display. So to me, the display, the CoolPad Legacy Brisa is just a better display. It might have a warmer tone, which it's up to you if you like that or not. But to me, the CoolPad Legacy Brisa has a sharper display. It's a little bit more clear and it's a little bit more vibrant and higher quality in my opinion. And so as far as the design for both of these, they're both good. I mean, it's going to come down to which one you like better. To me, the CoolPad Legacy Brisa is the better design in my opinion. And so as far as specs go, as far as opening apps, the CoolPad Brisa just breezes through apps a little bit faster than the CoolPad Legacy. And let me discuss the specs a little bit. So the specs are as follows. So the CoolPad Legacy has the following specs. So it has a 1.8 GHz octa-core chip, a Snapdragon 450 processor, 32 gigabytes of storage, 3 gigabytes of RAM, and you can put an SD card up to 128 gigabytes. So as far as the CoolPad Legacy Brisa goes, the specs are as follows. So you have a octa-core chip also, however, this time it's clocked higher at 2 gigahertz, as well as a better chip, which is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 655 chip. So definitely you will notice a speed difference. You also still have the 32 gigabytes of storage as well as 3 gigabytes of RAM. Now, storage-wise, I wish that the standard storage was at least 64 or at least 128. However, it is what it is with the storage. And as you all saw, the CoolPad Legacy Brisa was just a little bit faster in opening up daily apps, and it follows the trend of being just faster than the standard CoolPad Legacy. So let's talk cameras. So the CoolPad Legacy, as far as opening up the camera app and taking pictures, it's fast, and the pictures that come out of it are decent. I will be doing side-by-side comparison. So the CoolPad Legacy's app and taking pictures is fast. However, the CoolPad Legacy Brisa, where it comes in, the camera app is pretty much similar. However, what they did improve on it is the speed in which it takes pictures. It might seem slight, and you also have the toggle to control between the zoom lens as well as your standard camera, and taking pictures on the CoolPad Legacy Brisa is instant. And so taking pictures and comparing them side by side, the CoolPad Legacy Brisa just is the better phone at taking pictures. So let's start with this first picture here. As you see, the CoolPad Legacy Brisa just likes to brighten up the picture and brings in the sunlight by slightly overexposing, which can look better, especially in this picture. So the CoolPad Legacy darkens the photo, whereas the CoolPad Legacy Brisa just brightens it up. And that's a pattern that you'll see in pretty much all photos. So again, the CoolPad Legacy is just darker. The Brisa just brings the picture out and make it pop a little bit more. And same goes for pretty much all the other pictures. And that's what really makes the CoolPad Legacy Brisa just a better camera. And taking outdoor pictures too is better on the Brisa. So the greens will look a little bit more green, they're more vibrant, they're more saturated, they're more in your face. The CoolPad Legacy is just dull, it's not the same. So now let's cover up on the speaker a little bit. So both have mono speakers, and as far as the speaker quality goes, I'll let you listen to it by yourself and I'll give you my conclusion. So as far as the speaker quality goes, they both have nice speakers to a certain extent. However, the CoolPad Legacy Brisa is just slightly clearer in sound, and I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up or the microphone will pick it up, but that's just my experience. And so overall as a package, I would definitely, if you're looking to upgrade your phone, if you're in the market for a CoolPad phone, first of all, then the Brisa is a nice phone to have. And it's definitely, well, to me, I still think it's an incremental upgrade. However, it's definitely worth it for the price of the phone. And so with that being said, to me, I would definitely pick the CoolPad Legacy Brisa over the standard CoolPad Legacy. And so I want to end it here. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.